Hello, Ezra. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you for the lovely day at the Minneapolis Institute of Arts. It was great fun deciphering the many expressions of the many people in the paintings. And yeah, so I'm making this video starting at 10:57, and I realized I didn't really have that much time to make a better edited video, so unfortunately we're gonna have to stick with this for now. So anyway, these next 3 chapters of Frankenstein involved Frankenstein's creatures finishing up his story about the cottages he was coexisting with, I guess. He wasn't really living with them, but he was living in his little shelter behind their house. And he finally works up enough courage, and he feels like he has learned enough where he could go in and talk to these cottagers, and he finds the father of Agatha and Felix, and the guardian of Sophie, I guess now. Sophie, yeah. And he's blind, so he can't see him, but they have a nice conversation. He says, "Oh yeah, you can come stay. I'll try and figure things out with my kids, since they can see, and he doesn't know, they'll be terrified, but judging by what the monster creature says, creation, says it can't be good. So when his children return, the father's children, Agatha and Felix, return, they freak out. Sophie runs away, Agatha faints, and Felix beats the crap out of him, essentially. So what he does, he retreats back to his place, and I don't exactly know what went on, but somehow one thing leads to another, and Felix, Agatha, and that entire family, this French family, is moved out of their house, and the Frankenstein's creation is left all by himself. So what he does, he gets really mad, and he feels really angry and murderous, and what does he decide to do? He decides to burn their cottage down. That's fine and dandy. So when he realizes they're not coming back, he remembers that Frankenstein himself is from Geneva, so he figures he's learned geography from this particular family, so he goes in a southwesterly direction, and he starts going towards Geneva. And when he does, he comes across these kids, this little girl who falls in a semi-frozen river. So he rescues her, and her dad's not that appreciative, so he takes her and runs, and then runs into, if I remember correctly, it's Frankenstein's brother, or a really good companion. But anyway, the kid who died in the beginning. I can't remember his name for the life of me. So Frankenstein's creation runs into this kid, and he says, "Hey kid, I really need you to be my friend. I need you to be my companion. You need to come with me. You'll never see your father again, but you need to come with me. I need a friend." And this kid is, what's the word I'm looking for? He protests so much that he's like, "No, I'm not going to go with you. Why would I do that? I'm telling my dad." So, in order to keep him quiet, Frankenstein's creation wraps his hands around his throat to shut him up, and that ends up killing him, and that we already know he's going to die, so, since we heard that tale. But, yeah, so he already knows that this kid belongs to Frankenstein's family. So he just kind of waits it out, and so they get to the present day where they're on top of this mountain, and he tells Frankenstein, "I will go away if you fulfill this one promise for me." So Frankenstein's like, "Okay, well, what's that? So Frankenstein's creation says, I want a wife. I want someone. Essentially, I want a wife. I want someone of the opposite sex to be my companion, who is just like me, because obviously humans aren't too cracked up on me being in society." So, the last chapter ends with Frankenstein saying, well, I guess, being the douche that he is, he's not quite seeing how this could really work out. He's like, well, if I create another one, he'll wreak as much havoc as the first one. And really, the first creation hasn't wreaked that much havoc until he burned down the cottage and scared some people and killed Frankenstein's brother. So, honestly, I don't know what he's complaining about. If his first creation says, if you do this for me, I will go away, you'll never hear from me or see me again, why wouldn't you do it? So, anyway, I thought these were some of the most moving chapters because he's now back in society, where he's interacting with people and being rejected once again, shot. Apparently was shot. I wasn't very pleased with that. I didn't realize that was going to happen. So, I don't know. It was just, they were the saddest, definitely the saddest chapters so far. Because I didn't really care about the brother dying. I wasn't that attached to that character, so. But this creation, he's trying so hard and everyone's kicking him down. He cannot win. I mean, Felix and Agatha's father was blind. He can't get past what he looks like. Everyone's too afraid of him. They don't care. This is really difficult, Ezra. Ugh. I don't know what to say. These were really good chapters, but I don't know what to say. So, I guess I will leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sure you'll be just as frustrated by Frankenstein's douchebaggery. So, I will see you on Thursday, and when you see me again, I will be in an entirely different location. And I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out because I've never exactly made videos in front of anybody before, like talked into a camera in front of someone. So, it'll be an adventure, for sure. So, that's it for me. We'll figure out a date to hang out again, because that was really, really fun today, and I'm really glad we got out into society instead of baking all the time, which is really, really fun, but, you know, it's nice to branch out every once in a while. So, I will see you in video form on Thursday. Bye!